Hey, what's up? We're here in Woodmere, Long Island. We were here last week for a 5-day project, and in the course of removing some material as directed by the New York State licensed mold assessor that was here prior to us starting this job, we found an active water leak, which turns out to be the radiant floor heat, hydronic radiant floor heat under the master bathroom upstairs. So this is our containment area in here. And this was the spot that we found, one of our technicians found, that he brought to my attention in the course of cleaning up here, removing insulation. Took a picture, brought it to me, and I came and checked it out, and it looks wet, and it turns out, guess what, it is wet. So it was reported to me that there is no radiant upstairs in the master bathroom by the homeowner, but she just didn't know. So I came around, we actually ended up taking some more drywall out, and there's actually 2 floor levels right here. You can actually see the end grain of the bottom layer of plywood right there. In between those 2 layers of plywood, actually a mud bed or cement. So the red PEX tubing, plastic plumbing tubing that goes in between those 2 layers is embedded in what looks to be about 1.5 inch mud floor under the ceramic tile or marble tile upstairs in the master bathroom. There is no way to make the repair to that PEX pipe that's embedded in the tile without ripping it out. So that's what we're going to do now. The remediation project was finished, but we really can't call it complete until we've removed all known water issues from the house, which is the next step. So there was a public adjuster here yesterday. The claim has been filed for the direct physical damage from this. I would argue that some of the mold issues around the house were related to the water in this ceiling cavity. It never leaked down through the cavity into the drywall, which is why nobody knew what was going on. So there's a small leak, there's probably a nail or a screw still in the PEX, which is why a lot of water didn't leak out, but enough water leaked out that we'll actually have to cut out that OSB because it's bulged. OSB does not restore very well. It's made up of wood chips pressed with a hydraulic press under dramatic amounts of pressure with adhesive. When it gets wet, it expands. It never has the same structural integrity. I would not want to install new tile on top of that, regardless of whatever backer board is used for the repairs. So we will go ahead and, once we get approval from the insurance company, of course, but it's a very straight line from A to B here. You have a plumbing leak, which should be a full coverage leak under just about any insurance policy. The only repair possible is to remove the tile floor, which will necessitate removal of the shower, all the shower glass, the bathtub, and the first course of tile around the perimeter. Unfortunately for the insurance carrier, some of the tile is actually laid in a vertical pattern. So I don't know how practical it's going to be to just take out the first course of tile. It may be a total reno. So we'll keep you updated with that. But this is just one way things go in the course of remediation. The responsibility is on my company and any remediation company or water damage restoration company to identify things and be observant of your surroundings while you're working on a project. This is something that a lot of people would have said, hey, that's not my problem. We're gonna go ahead and spray white encapsulate over that, and nobody's ever gonna know about it. And I'm not being a pessimist. That's happening every day somewhere right now. So it's important to not do that, because the short-term interest of completing a project and having a client who feels like they're satisfied versus our typical client who's sick, who will feel the effects of that situation few months from now if we had not done what we did. It's a world of difference and what sets us apart from, pretty much everybody else. So that's our job site check-in from Woodmere, Long Island today. It's Tuesday around 2 o'clock. I have 2 more places to go this afternoon, and we'll catch up soon. Have a good day.